Hello and welcome to my 2012 Barrows minigame guide. In this guide I will show you how to effectively kill all of the brothers and make a good amount of GP along the way. The inventory I suggest you bring would be 2 energy potions, 1 Drama staff, only if you have not completed a Fairy Tales Part 3 quest, 9 prayer potions, 10 if you don't need the Drama staff, 8 sharks, Aram or Mystic top and bottom for a mage switch, a god book, a polypore staff, and placeholders for the runes you will get from the chests. The gear I suggest you bring would be a helm of Night is Not, an amulet of Fury or a Glory if you can't afford a Fury, the Tokar Cal cape or Fire cape, or even a Bladestorm drape will do fine, a Bandos chestplate, Torag's body, or Rune plate body depending on your defense level, and same for the legs. And you should either bring an abyssal whip or a dragon scimitar or even a chaotic rapier if you have the requirements for that, which I do not. You'll also want to take a dragon defender and an obsidian shield if you do not have a defender. The best thing you'll also want to bring your best recipe for disaster gloves or a regen bracelet if you don't have above rune, which I suggest. And you also want to bring dragon boots and make sure you have a ring of wealth. That is essential to make an extra bit of GP along the way. So now I will show you how to get to the Barrows minigame. The requirements that are required are Fairy Tales Part 2 and the Nature Spirit quest. So you will start out getting to Barrows by first teleporting to Edgeville, as you see me doing on screen. And then from the lodestone, you will want to equip your Drummond staff and run all the way to the fairy ring located east of the Edgeville Bank. So you can see my guy running. I'm doing pre-recorded clip and just audio over it because I find it easier, so I can just speed this up so it's not too boring for you. And I'm just gonna rest for a little bit to get some energy back, and there we go. So the fairy ring code you want to use is BKR, I believe. Let me just see if I'm correct. Yep, BKR. So you want to take that and teleport to Mortmire. Then you will want to run south and southwest. Be careful of ghasts. Sometimes they will get you and they can rot your food, like one of them got one of my sharks in this clip. See, there you go. And you want to run southwest and find the swamp boat. That's where Nature Spirit comes in. You will want to take the swamp boat all the way down to Morton, I believe it's called, which is located right next to the Barrows minigame. Oh, it just black screened for a second, I don't know why. And then you could just see me running right in front, and now I am in front of the Barrows minigame. Hooba hooba haba haba hooba hooba haba haba. And now I will show you how to kill all of the brothers. The method I use requires safe spotting all of the melee brothers, so you will not take any damage from any of the brothers, and you can take them out very quickly without wasting extra money on prayer pots. The luring spots are different for each brother, so make sure you pay attention to the following clip, and I'll switch over to live commentary to show you how to kill all of the brothers. So now welcome to the most important part of the guide, how to kill all of the brothers without taking any damage from the melee ones. So when you first get to Barrows, you want to slap on your melee armor and put that back on. And put on your god book and your polybore staff. Then you will want to run. This is the order I like to take them out in first. Darok, Guthin, Carol, Torag, Varrock, and then Aram last because he drains your stats. And that all depends on what your tunnel is. So let's start out with Darok. Darok is the most deadly one if you are using prayer because his prayer can drain. So you're going to want to search the chest. Because your prayer can drop and then he can KO you instantly. Okay, see, now I have him lured behind the rock, so I just slap on my mage armor and take him out like so. So I should get the kill. Sorry if I'm breathing into the mic. Wow, why is the polypore staff not doing anything? You're usually dead in like 3 seconds. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a good XP drop. And, oh, even better. I just got 80 mage because I was doing this with Slayer Dart and it took forever. So, yep, now he's dead. So you're going to want to You want to put your melee armor on until you lure them behind the rock to avoid taking any damage, because they can easily take damage for you if you're just wearing robes, because melee is highly effective against mage armor. So you're going to want to search. This is probably the most complicated one to lure. You want to search the tunnel, run over east, and then run behind this rock over here. Sometimes, yep, okay, now I got him lured safely. Sometimes it may take a couple of tries, but you will get him lured behind this rock. And you want to take him out like so. I wish this was faster. Sorry for the boring part, guys. Polypore is good, it's just still takes a while to kill. But it's a lot cheaper than using Slayer Dart. I do not recommend coming here if you're using Slayer Dart, because you only make like 300k an hour because you were losing a lot of money on the death runes. Okay, so now that Guthan's dead, you're going to want to go over to Carol. Now, he is very weak against mage, so you're going to want to use your magic stuff and drink a prayer potion and then slap on protect from range, and you can easily take him out. But make sure your protect from range is on before you search the chest, because he can be very deadly. He can hit up to 150s to 200s, I believe, if you're not careful, so you want to just quickly take him out. I forgot to make like a little thumbnail for it, but to speed up the runs after you search the chest, after you go to your tunnel and you search the chest, you can use a Dragon's Medallion, which you receive as a reward from completing the Branches of Darkmire, but that is a very hard quest, so I doubt most of the people watching will be able to get the Dragon's Medallion, so I decided to leave it out. It says I wanted to make this guide for just an average player. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to go to Aram. I wanted to go to Torag. So once again, you're just going to slap on your melee armor to avoid taking any damage from Torag. He might hit you, but the chances are very slim, because as you can see, he hasn't hit me yet. Did I get behind the rock? Yes, I did. So now the luring method for Torag is the same exact method as it is for Darok. These are the only two that are exactly alike. All of the others are different, meaning Varrock and Guthan. So you'll want to what's the word I'm looking for? Use their respective luring methods to safe spot them. So you look at this guy, wasting money on prayer potions because he's not safe spotting. I'm taking the cheap way out so I can maximize my profit per hour. Well, if I really wanted to maximize my profit per hour, I'd also do the Mauritania hard test, so you get double runes from the chest. Rotten food. Okay, so put on your melee armor, search the chest. Oh, cool, I got an Aram tunnel. And you're going to want to run behind this rock right here. And as you can see, Varrock is lured very nicely right behind the rock. So you're going to want to take him out, like so. Very simple. Polypore staff is so good for being so cheap. That's why I had to alch for like 2 days straight, or 3 days straight, like 4 hours a day to get the Polypore. And then you want to switch to your melee armor and go to your... And you'd want to go to Aram last, but I have him for my tunnel, so I will be going to him. So let's just run through. Let's go in the tunnel. You found a hidden tunnel. Do you want to enter? Yes, I'm fearless. And you're going to find the door that you want to go to. Apparently mine's right here. And I'm sorry if this is going to take a while for me to actually get to my... Yep. To get to the chest. And I do apologize. I'm going to try to show you the answers to all the puzzles, just so you know which one's which, so you won't have to look up any other guide, because, I mean, obviously this is going to be the best guide. Okay, so, screw off, skeleton. You're going to want to run through here. Is this my door? A trick I like to use is run up close. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Oh, no, I can't do it on fixed screen. But if you run up right here, you can look inside the room and see which door is the door you can the door that you can open to get into the chest room. Oh, and there's Aram. So you want to take a sip of that, put on some Protect from Mage, and even if you have Piety, that'll help too. I think I might. Should I do it? That drains prayer like so fast, but I think it might be worth it. Nope. Oh, yep, there we go. 303. 270. Yeah, it's usually not worth it, but oh god, don't pull a fire surge or wave or whatever it is you do. Don't do it. Okay, just weaken me, and now you're dead. So I have my last brother dead, and I can quickly find my chest, and I'm gonna pause the video and then redo it or unpause it once I find the door that's mine. Alright, so I have found my door that I must answer the puzzles for, and these stupid skeletons or whatever monsters in the room that your door's in will always attack you. It's unavoidable. So, okay, the answer to this one is the answer to the box one is this middle. It won't always be the middle, but it's these. Remember that one. So let's see if I can get the other puzzles. I'll just put a picture after this, actually, to show you the answers to all the puzzles. So I'll just click on this one. Open the door. You hear the door's locking mechanisms ungrind. And sometimes when you search the chest, if you haven't already killed the last brother you're supposed to, if you search the chest, he'll pop out. But I already killed Aram, so he won't pop out. So you're just gonna wanna make sure you have your ring of wealth, and open the chest, and search the chest. And look, then you get some runes. Wow, that was a crap loot, but it's okay. It'll all even out in the end. So that's pretty much how to kill all of them and how to loot the chest. I forgot to mention kill count. You're gonna want to get between 1 and 5 kill count. I believe Smokey9112 has made a video on how much KC affects the price or the runes you will get. It does not affect your chance of getting an item, just to let you know, but it does affect the runes. So if you want to know the exact percentage or whatever, I believe he did it, and he did like 1,000 chests or whatever to find out his numbers. But anyway, so I'll end this clip and then we'll get to the end of this video. Now on to the actual money you will be making from Barrows. The average amount of money you will make per hour with decent stats will be around 700k per hour, and the chance of getting an item is 1 in 16 chests. So if you're lucky to get if you're lucky enough to get an item that could drastically increase your cash per hour, or if you don't get an item and you get one of those horrible dry streaks, you might get a little less than 700k, but it should be around there. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more guides to come. See ya.